Hello everyone, this is Dr. V.V.Kamesh, Professor of Mechanical Engineering, Aditya University, Surampalem. In this lecture, we will continue our discussion for drawing the cam profiles with different problem conditions. This is an extension to the problem already we considered for the part A. The construct the cam profile for the given problem. This is 1B. What is this 1B actually? This is the conditions for the cam is given 60 degrees rise, dwell for the 30 degrees, 60 degrees for the return, and the remaining part at 210 degrees is the dwell. We have drawn the construction of the cam profile using the conditions when the axis of the follower passes through the axis of the camshaft. So there we did, how we did? Just remember earlier we had drawn a circle. On this we mounted the cam follower like this. This is actually the base circle. On this we mounted the follower like this, right? So there the tracing point will be the first contact point between the base circle and the follower. There we completed, this may be the rise, this is the dwell, and this is the return. Okay, let it be. This is the return and the remaining thing is dwell. Like this we completed. Okay. But here we don't have the trace point on the follower and the base circle immediately because there is a shift, right? What is the shift? The follower will not be available here. Okay. So what is happening here? This is actually the cam axis coming like this, right? But the follower will not be here, the follower will be somewhere to the either right hand side, either to the right hand side or to the left side, right? So there is some shifting. This shifting we are calling with the name offset. Okay, here the offset is given 20 mm from the axis of the camshaft. So if the axis of the camshaft is not matching with the follower axis, then the procedure will be slightly different. The construction of the displacement diagram will be the same as it is, but the transfer of the displacement lengths, right? That means the height of the follower at regular intervals, how it is being transferred, the process will be different. Now we will observe one by one. The profile of the cam when the axis of the follower is offset by 20 mm from axis of the camshaft. So our problem solution will start from this 20 mm. Now you can identify this is actually, so first thing, some of the procedure will be the same. Identifying the center and drawing the base circle, right? For your understanding, I am making completely with the blue color, right? So this is actually the base circle, right? Now the first thing I need to identify is where I need to start the cam profile, that is called a trace point. Earlier we are having the direct contact between the cam mounted on the shaft to the follower, because this is the knife edge. Directly I am having on the same axis, but here it is not available, right? So what I need to draw? Now I need to draw, okay, I will make one by one. So draw a base circle with the radius equal to the minimum radius of the cam 50 mm as the O as the center. Next, okay, so this is actually the 20 mm circle. So first thing I need to draw is the base circle. This is actually the base circle, right? So initially I need to make everything blue color. So initially I don't have any lines, arcs, nothing else. Just only I am having only the base circle. Now inside the base circle I need to draw an offset circle. So base circle is 50 mm radius and offset is 20 mm. So you need to identify a point, right? So from O to 20 mm I need to draw an offset circle. Now this offset circle, okay, I will make it with some dark color. Okay. So this is the offset circle. So offset circle is 20, right? Now from this offset circle, I need to draw a vertical line. This vertical line is cutting the base circle at one point, that is called A. Okay. So similar, just like a very easy thing, from the offset circle you draw a tangent that will cut your base circle at the point A. Now this A will be trace point. So from this the journey of the cam profile will start. Okay. So draw the axis of the follower at a distance of 20 mm from the axis of the cam. It will intersect the base circle at A. So in a simple language, it is actually the offset circle. From this you draw a line, it will cut the point A. So base circle point A will come. After that, earlier we divided this particular arc into 6 parts, next return stroke also 6 parts like this, right? But now also you divide the base circle points into equal parts, same thing, right? But okay, so I am getting 6 equal parts. Okay, of course, but the lines will be different now, right? How to get the lines? Because it is being offset. Join AO and draw an offset circle. Okay, this is already completed. Now from this OA, we divide this 60 degrees, 90 degrees and remaining things, right? Actually earlier from the, always you remember one point, the center is to be joined with the trace point. So OA, earlier we make a vertical line because A is taken vertical, but now A is not a vertical, A is somewhat to the left or right. So here in the diagram it is right side. So from OA 60 degrees. Okay. Now this part, what is this part? This is actually the rise part. Similarly, this part, what is this part? This will be return part. Now in between we are having dwell. So this is actually the dwell part. Now this is also the dwell part. Actually the main thing concentration we are having in the primary regions only, right? So the last dwell we are not considering as a major one. So this is the dwell 2. Now you can observe, I need to divide this 6 equal parts. I observe 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the last point. Again 0 dash, that is a point T. This is S, this is T. So T is taken as a 0 dash, 1 dash, 2 dash up to 6 dash, that is coinciding with point P. Okay. Now how to get the cam profile points? Earlier we joined with origin, but here we cannot draw from the origin, right? Now how to draw it? The most easy one everybody knows is the drawing of the tangents, right? So these are all the divisions. Okay. Now draw tangents to the offset circle and produce these tangents beyond the base circles. Now you look at the earlier diagram, you can see this. I am taking a pink color one. Okay. Now from O, right? From O, what is the tangent? This is actually the tangent to the offset circle, right? Already we started the construction with this only, but there the tangent to the offset circle is cutting the base circle to get the trace points. Now we are coming in a reverse way, right? So I am taking first point number 1, I need to draw a tangent to the offset circle. So this is the tangent. Now I am extending. Next at the point 2, I need to draw a tangent. Now extend. From 3, you draw a tangent to the offset circle, extend it. So these are the extended lines. Now on these extended lines, whatever the displacement diagram distances are there, you cut it, right? So the first distance will be a smaller one, I will get the point B. Next I will get point B, C, D, E, F, G like this. Got it? Now this will be, now I will get these points. Now this will be the cam profile for the rise, right? Next similarly, this will be the cam profile for the return, right? And the last thing is the dwell, it is very smooth curve on the base circle itself, right? But now we are having some leftover part. What is that leftover part? Actually it is the dwell, right? If it is the case earlier, we could have drawn with the compass a small arc, right? But here it is not the same thing, because from G we have drawn a tangent, from H also we have drawn a tangent. So this is one tangent, this is also one tangent, okay? There is no common central point. So by our hand, right, we need to draw a smooth curve like this, okay? Now this will be dwell part, or you can call D1, this is the dwell part, D2, this is actually the second dwell, right? Now the whole thing will be a cam profile. So this one, the joints A, B, C, M, N, P with a smooth curve, the curve A, G, H, P, A is the complete profile of the cam. So this one is complete profile of the cam, okay? Now the summary is the student can construct the cam profile for the given problem conditions. Thank you.